really got it. I don't think that I can get over all of my problems. I've been thinking, who the fuck am I to disagree? I heard I'm pretty dope, so I guess I got to oblige inside. I've been plotting on the way that we could elevate. I massacre the track with your skill, I never hesitate. I put a lot of time into the craft to make it resonate. I regulate with repetition, I could be the greatest, but ever me illogical, the other have elated. Practice all the patience that I got in my attendant mind. I minimize the ignorance, so in a minute I make it relatable, evade the negativity at all costs. Trying to find my way, I'm feeling so lost. Find me in the zone, I got a focus, but that can be an issue. I'm addicted to the work, it's all I ever wanna do. Pursue the purpose that I'm pleading for and need more than pity. Many minuscule opinions picking apart the immaculate, happily apathetic and actually authentic. Descendants is sentimental, like the words are just a piece of my soul. I transcend into the artist that I wanna be. I demonstrate my dominance and derelict with dialect. My etiquette is excellence. I dedicate my all to this. I solemnly swear it. I serenade with selections of different cadences to kill it. Really invested in this, and anyone that wants the truth that we present to be identified. I live a meager life. I'm motivated by progression. Cause a year ago nobody paid attention to the getting. I'm persistent with the effort. Document my declaration. Dedicated to the devil. Me definitely concerned that I prefer to be a parist. I purchased all of the verses on their way to get it off of my chest. Oh Lord, if it's a problem, I solve it privately. Polish them off. I punish with powerful poems. Compose a noble creation. Case in point, I'm steadily proving in a lucid dream. I used to be infatuated. Now it's just reality. I'm managing my temperament. My time to capitalize is infinite. The wisdom I'm attaining from trial and effort is priceless. I promise I won't put in the music.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel, and in this video today, I'm going to be restoring a pair of Air Jordan White Cement 3s. Now, I feel like I don't need to go into too much detail about a sneaker like this, but just in case there are people who may not know what they're looking at, this is the same model sneaker that Michael Jordan was wearing when he pulled off the free throw line slam to win the dunk contest of 1988. And speaking of the year 1988, that was also the same year that this sneaker originally released. This was the first Air Jordan 3 colorway to drop, and many retros have followed since. Once in 1994, 2003, 2011, 2013, and then technically once again in 2018, where Jordan Brand used a translucent sole to showcase where the free throw line was actually stepped on by Michael Jordan himself. This particular shoe that you see on the screen that I will be restoring today is from 2011, but before we jump into this restoration, I have a funny but painful story about this particular sneaker. I had a friend try to sell this shoe in a size 9 for $50. Now, I felt like that was way too good of an offer to pass up, and yeah, I'm a size 10.5. I ended up buying the shoes and wearing them all around the city of Sydney just to flex. Well, at least I thought that was going to be the case, but literally no one in the city cared about them, and never before have I felt that type of pain in my feet. I had absolutely no idea what I was thinking trying to squeeze my fat-ass foot into this tiny sneaker. I had nothing but pure regret flowing through my body until I was finally able to get to a Nike store that same day and buy the 2012 White Cement 4 in my actual size. And you know what? I never wore those White Cement 3s ever again. Take this advice from someone who lived through it. If you intend on wearing your sneakers, just buy them in your actual size. But anyways, enough about the actual shoe. Let's take a look at what we are going to be doing in this restoration. We are going to start first by stripping back the original factory paint, and then after that we are going to move on to giving the shoe a nice deep clean. Once the shoe is dried completely, I will then move on to deoxidizing this toe cap, and then once that's finished, we will move on to repainting the midsole and decreasing the toe box. But of course, before we can strip back this factory paint, we're gonna need some supplies. Here are a few that I'll be using to complete this process. Acetone, cotton balls, 40 volume hair cream, Dad's Easy Spray, an X-Acto knife, painter's tape, Angelus flat white, Angelus flat black, an angular acrylic paintbrush, and lastly a sneaker cleaner. And for this restoration, I'm gonna be using the Sneaker Laundry Sneaker Cleaning Solution. And if you wanna save 10% off of your entire order over at www.thesneakerlaundry.com.au, be sure to use my discount code. And while I have you in the description, if you need any supplies whatsoever from Angelus Direct, I will also provide you a reference link. Okay, now that we've got the supplies out of the way, it's time to start this restoration. I'm going to begin by using Dad's Easy Spray and then going back over the midsole with a cotton ball soaked in acetone to get any leftover midsole paint. Let's get started.
Again.
Now that the midsole paint has been completely stripped, it's time to clean the shoe. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be using the Sneaker Laundry Sneaker Cleaning Solution. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so the shoe has dried fully, and I'm going to move on to deoxidizing this toe cap. I'll be applying 40 volume cream with a soft bristle toothbrush and using the outdoor method of the sun to reverse this yellowing. Let's take a look. Alright, so this was after 3 hours in the sun, and it's looking really good. I'm extremely happy with how these toe caps turned out, and now that we don't have to worry about the toe cap anymore, it's time to repaint this midsole. I'm going to end up taping off the shoe again, laying down a base coat of Angelus white, and then I'll tape off the colored portion of the midsole and paint the rest of it using flat black. Once that is done, we'll apply a layer of Angelus matte finish. Let's paint. Okay, so the midsole paint is completely finished and it's looking really good in my opinion. What I'm going to be moving on to next is to decrease the toe box. I'll be stuffing the toe of the shoe with plastic grocery bags, placing a white saturated shirt over the toe box, and then ironing it back and forth on medium heat. What I'm going to be moving on to next is painting the heel tab. Now, I don't always recommend this method to whiten a heel tab, and if you're restoring sneakers for other people, you should always check with the customer before moving forward with this method, as paint can come off heel tabs relatively easy. You can always use a scratch-resistant sealer or Angelus Too Hard to make this process last longer. Once this step is complete, we can take a look at our finished product, and for anyone who needs sneaker restoration work done by me in America, send me an email over at SneakerRevive@gmail.com. You can find that email on the screen in front of you now or in the description down below. Now let's finish this restoration.